Hey, morning, everyone. I was just getting ready to head out the door, and I noticed this in front of my door as I was moving out all my luggage to go put it on my bicycle. So looks like the place came with a free breakfast, which is a nice little perk. So I'm gonna eat this before I hit the road. It's a little late. It's 9:24, and my goal today is to get to a place called Bengkulu. It's the next spot that has an abundance of cheap places to stay, but it's 85 kilometers away, which is going to be a hard push starting this late in the day. So anyway, I'm going to eat and just get out there and go and hopefully I'll get there before the sun sets on me. All right, good morning, y'all. Hey, hey, good. Thank you. Hey. Hey guys.
Okay. How are you?
Okie dokie. Well, finally get a little bit of a glimpse of the ocean, which is kind of rare on this road because the road just usually veers off into the hillsides. A lot of along the coastline, it seems that they use a lot of that land for oil palm, so growing oil palm, so which is a cash crop, so that makes sense. But yeah, so it's nice to see a little bit of the coast here. And I'm going this way right here. It's been sprinkling on me pretty well the whole time, but it looks like I wanted to pull this out and get some of this this little bit of coastal road. I've been going through some very nice villages, and I'm not sure if the rain's going to start picking up, so I just want to get some of this. Look how beautiful that is, man. Wow. Little places. And I understand why they recessed the road so far back along the coast on this side. There's lots of spots back there where the water just washed out the road. This road's in fairly good condition, except for the parts that have been washed out. Because in Indonesia, the major road hazard for bicycles are the potholes. There is absolutely no way I'd want to drive at night. This section's fairly pothole free. All right, there's the place I booked for the next 2 nights. I decided to go ahead. It's one of the cheaper spots with high ratings. And park my motorcycle.
Wait, if you need it.
Yeah, okay. Here's mine.
Yes, we have especially.
Yeah, that's I'll go there for 2 nights. I'll wait a few minutes here. So I got this spot for 2 nights. I wasn't sure about getting it for 1 night or 2 nights. I still got quite a ways to get down before I finish this island, before I finish Sumatra and can move on to the next one. But I figure I could use the extra day to actually do some things like drop into the immigration office and see if I can get a slip for, so I can get a signature to extend my C1 visa for another 2 months. Although I still got a month, I want to start thinking about it now. Well, a little less than a month left on it. I'm halfway through it. So I looked, there's 2 or 3 immigration offices here. And Doug, my friend Doug from Planet Doug told me, yeah, anybody can pretty well sign it for, it's a sponsor. It just basically needs to be a local. So I'm going to get that slip carried around when I find someone willing to sign it, and yeah, extend my stay. So right now, a nice little place there. This one had the highest rating, so. This is my camera. You see? Yeah, actually I can do it this way here. Yeah. There you go.
Many?
It's a little expensive. It was like $600.
To Japan?
No, China. This is from China, but I got it in Vietnam.
Vietnam.
And yeah, I like it. I do YouTube.
Okay, to kamar. Udah.
Oh, we're done. Okay, we're ready.
Udah habis?
Upstairs? Alright, going up to the room.
Yeah.
Second floor?
Just?
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very nice. Cameraman. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Alright. Ah, nice.
So. Lamig?
Ah, cool.
Okay, na?
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
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 Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Alright. Take a shower.
Okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
Alright guys, I'm in, and yeah, wow, it's a big room. So after the taxes, it was $9 on Ogoda, but then after taxes and stuff, it came out to like $12, I think. So almost $3 in taxes. A little less than $12. Not bad though. It's got a sit-down toilet, AC, and like I said, well, not that I said this. Oh, shower, hot water shower. Yeah, very nice. Huge room with an AC. Everything's new in here. Well, that's it for now, guys. I explained why. Hang on a second. Just want to get the mic on. I need to start training myself to use this mic more often because I'm not sure, but I think the onboard mic on my DJI might have gotten a little water damage. I don't know, from all the raining and stuff. And I'm kind of using it as an action cam, even though it's not meant to be an action cam. So I've been pressing the limit on how much water it can actually withstand, which actually it's doing a very impressive job. The mic has already gone through, this one has already gone through the washing machine and survived. So yeah. Yeah, I got the room for 2 nights. I decided just to go ahead and take an extra day off. Maybe do something like just explore the town just a little bit. But really, more than anything, go get that slip from immigration and then just kind of relax. So that's it for it now, guys. If I keep this short, maybe I can fit 2 days together. All right. That's it for all. Until tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye. Oh, nice. Well, I'm just going out for a bicycle ride, exploring the area. Nice. Clothing shops. Well, I guess I really shouldn't have left my bicycle over there. Just bring it with me. But I didn't know it opened up into a big area back here. Hey. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, it goes on for a while. Anyway, I'm going to go back and get my bicycle. And I'm just out for the ride right now. Didn't want to stay indoors all day on a day off. And yeah, just relaxing, taking a 0 for the day. And going down the coast. I'm going northbound, well, around the northern section. Yeah. So just a day of exploring a little and relaxing. Haba kabar. How you doing, brother? America. Huh? Interview. Okay. YouTube.
Okay, hey.
Okay, let's say get everybody. YouTube.
My name is Dimas.
Okay, Indonesia, number 1.
Yeah, number 1.
Indonesia, number 1. Here.
Name's channel.
Name channel, American Hobo. Hang on.
Where are you from?
American Hobo.
American Hobo.
Hobo.
Foto dulu.
Hoto.
American Hobo. Foto. Ustaz lihat chat.
Take picture and then look me up.
Bukan abunian. Kok nanti.
Ay, apa ini?
There, guys.
HP dia jelek sekali.
Okay. All right, guys. Have fun. Okay, back out on the bike. Look at that big, beautiful boat, wooden boat. That is nice. I like them without the paint on them. I mean, they look good with paint on them too, but I don't know, I just like the classic wood look. Nice big old boat. Wow, yeah, that's super nice. Get a nice view of this one. Look at that. But I'm not sure how you're going to get all the animals in the world on them. I'm going to have to take them in pairs, I guess. Anyway, I'm just, it's a beautiful day for a bicycle ride. Hello. Bye bye. Hello. Hey, brothers. It's a lot of work being done. And they passed the cement bucket all the way up to the guy on top, and he's doing the molding. Hey, brothers. Doing great. Excellent. Yeah. Anyway, I just stopped because I was interested in how much work's getting done right here. And I don't know, this is I don't really know what this is. I had to look it up on the map, but it looks like a fort. Yeah, it looks like an old military fort, probably some days back. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can see the. I'll go around it for a bit. Yeah, it's an old stronghold. And we kind of go full circle back to the gate that we came through just a little while ago before heading up north on the beach. Up to the little peninsula up there. We're back at this gate. So I'm going to go back through this. Back through this and to the left. Yeah, I just want to double check. So I went right last time going that way. I'm going to go this way now and go southern on the beach, southbound on the beach. Hello. All the dried fishes, lots of them. And it opens up. That's nice over here. Yeah, the southern side's a little bit better. As long as I don't get hit. Hello. So I pulled off to the side of the road here at the one of these little restaurants here. Kind of show you around. They got a lot of these just alongside the road here, so this one looked interesting, so I jumped in. I'm the only one here. I ordered a nasi goreng special and a noodle dish. I'll have to put which noodle dish. Oh yeah, I got it right here. I was trying to look it up. It's mi Tayao goreng. I'm butchering that, I know, like I always do. But yeah, I got one rice, one noodle. When they come out to only like 20,000 each, you know, that's only like $1, dollar something, like $1.20 every 20,000. So you can order 2 dishes because, you know, I'm expecting them to be small, but sometimes they're big. You know, sometimes I order a nasi goreng and it's a huge plate. But for $1 something, you know, it's like, you know, especially with America, you know, Americans, they supersize everything. That's why we're all fat over there, is because we've gotten so used to supersizing just big dishes. And then you go out to a different country like Southeast Asia, where the portions are a lot smaller. They just are. And hey, thank you so much. So, you know, but the prices are affordable, so you can order more than one thing on a dish. So anyway, yeah, that's what I ordered. The noodle dish and the nasi goreng, my go-to, because I haven't had breakfast yet. So. It's nice here. I'm glad I went out for a bicycle ride instead of just vegetating inside the hotel room all the time. Sometimes, you know, it's one of those things you got to ride, but then you want to take a break. But it's like the cabin fever kicks in, and if I'm not moving, I kind of feel odd, you know. And yeah, you need the fresh air. Just get out and, you know, look for spots like this. Just take a bike ride. You know, I know I'm riding bikes, you know, 60 to 80 kilometers a day, but that's a different type of riding because it's like go, go, go in one direction. Where when I stop in a town, it's nice because I can just get my luggage off my bicycle and just ride around and explore. So I really enjoy just the little bit I've done today. You know, it's very nice. And yeah, there's a little bit of a garbage problem on some of the beaches, but some spots are smart. You know, the business owners know that if the beach is not cleaned, or at least around in their area, they're not going to get the customers. So by cleaning up the beach in just your surrounding area, you're going to improve your business 10 to 1,000-fold, you know, because people will want to go to that section of the beach that's clean compared to the surrounding areas that are more dirty. So you get that's how you get riding on the bicycle. You get dirty, 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 clean, dirty, 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 clean, and you're like, yeah, you know. So the smart business owners are spending the time to clean their section. All right. So, you know, that's how it is. You know, every spot's different. I'm not ever looking my nose down upon a spot. You know, even like that garbage that was in the, that was feeding into the water source. My main thing was it's going into a water source. And that's an easy way to poison a whole town. It really is. You don't want, I mean, we had to do our own waste management. You know, living out on the property, 22 acres out in the middle of nowhere. My closest neighbor was 5 miles away. 3 to 5 miles, I don't remember. It's been a while, but he was a long distance, and so we had to do our own waste management. And so what could be burned was burned in with the big 50-gallon, you know, the big burn barrels. And so yeah, we burned trash. But this was before plastic was huge. This is where you could still get paper bags. You know, at the market, it wasn't like plastic bags weren't a big thing yet. But plastic slowly took over. But a lot of stuff was still being packaged in cardboard, paper, different things like this. So a lot of the stuff could be. And the amount of plastic that we did burn wasn't a whole lot. And yes, we burnt plastic. But any of the glass metals and stuff went into what was a test pit for like it was like either a rock quarry or gold. So you dig down and you see what the vein of rock is like, and Yeah, you're looking for quartz if it's gold, and if it's a rock quarry, you're just looking for that type of rock. So we took one of the test pits, and that was where we dumped our garbage. But you know, the main thing is you never do it around a water source. And even the town we were in was so small; it was like under 600 people spread out in a distance. That's big enough where you have to start. Someone needs to open a landfill, what's called the town dump. They get paid for the trash that you bring in, right? And then someone ends up doing a service where they go pick up the trash, charge those people, pay the dump owner, for the garbage that they bring over. He gets a certain amount. But these things have to be done. A section of land needs to be put to the side for the health of the people, needs to be put to the side, and a pit needs to be dug. And there's proper ways of doing it, but improper ways of just like filling up a hole is a lot better than dumping it in the water. And so back in the days when I said something about that, that was just because it was going into a water source. I'm not looking down upon the people at all. It is what it is, And yeah, once a whole town gets sick, then you start double thinking your methods. But so yeah, we had to do our own waste disposal, and even back then, people didn't want to pay for the garbage service, so they also did the same thing. Burn what can be burnt, bury what, can't be burnt. And, yeah. Anyway, guys, I've rambled on a little too long about that, but there's a little bit more about my background. So when I am looking down upon these things, I'm looking down upon these things just because I have a love for nature, and it's not sustainable, not with plastics and stuff, because all you're doing is washing it farther down towards the people downstream, and who wants that? So anyway, I'm waiting on my supper. There's my iced cappuccino. Nice, man. 15,000. So less than $1, right? I think so. Oh wow, that's so good. Yeah. The mitiao has arrived. I'm still waiting on my nasi goreng, but the mitiao goreng is there. Good looking dish. Let's see if I can do this without. Nope. Do a quick taste here. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, fried noodles. With egg. That's awesome. Now, so I'm just waiting on my nasi goreng. Okay, here's the other dish. I got the nasi goreng special, so what that means is with a piece of fried chicken on top. I didn't know what the special was. There was not a big difference in price. Like 5,000. So yeah, I was like, try the special. And it's nasi goreng. Nice. Yeah. Good. Yeah, this is a beautiful way to end the day, guys and gals. Nice sit at the beach, and yeah, nice walk along the beach. Just in general, this has been a very, very nice, beautiful bicycle ride. Good dinner, and yeah, it's nice. Anyway, I think it's about time for me to get back to the old hotel room. Hello. Yeah, this little walkway is actually hidden back here behind. The main road is over there, but there's a small little bit of land with booths and different things like that you got to get past before you hit this little, I don't know, beach trail. It seems to go on for a while, so I'm going to take it to the end. I'm not ready to head back quite yet. I know I said get back to the hotel, but I haven't fully explored this yet. So one last little trip before we call it a day, because why would I want to miss all this? Look at that. Especially this time of the day, it's nice and cool. And it's just, hello, brother. So we have the beach right here, but there's a nice big old grove of untouched, well, I'm just going to call them what we call them in America is Australian pines. These are, I know in Indonesia they have different names for them. And I'm sure Malaysia had a different name for it. But these are perfectly, they grow them because of the slow down the beach erosion that's just caused naturally. But they make for great camping. And honestly, we'll go ahead and take a little wander in here. Now you'll have some traffic going back and forth because you can see that people are actually they pull their scooters right up here, because this is actually a really clean part of the beach. But this would be perfect for camping. Like if I wanted to stay a few more days out here, just pull up my stuff and come out with my Hennessy hammock, and man, you know, there'd be plenty of spots that are, and this goes on for a while. This, get on satellite view, this goes for a ways that way and a ways that way. So yeah, I'm sure you can find plenty of stuff, plenty of spots to camp, and you don't have a lot of vendors out here, which is perfect. The vendors, sorry, I got a rock in my, how do you get a rock in your shoe when you wear sandals? I don't understand that, but it happens. Yeah, this is nice. This would be a really good camping spot. It's close enough to everything to be safe, and out of sight, out of mind enough to not to be bothered. But unfortunately, I'm just now discovering it now. If I would have known about this earlier, I wouldn't have probably gotten the room, but for like maybe one night and then camp 1 or 2 nights out here. But I'm planning on hitting the road again. This is beautiful. I mean, honestly, look at that. Hey, brother. We got many parts of the beaches that are just in different stages of falling apart and just not being cared for. Like all these were made out of metal at one time. You can see how they had sidings on it and stuff, and the salt water's slowly eating away at the you know, rusting everything, which happens. But yeah, some parts are like completely almost abandoned, and some spots are just slowly getting repaired back. And yeah, like this, you can tell that it had, well, this is not actually in that bad of condition. It just rusted. But a lot of time and effort was put into this, you know, to just kind of not to keep it up is kind of saddening. Because look at this view, man. That, yeah, that's great. Hello, hello, hello.